Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiants Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, there's Chiefs head man Andy Reid. His guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him out near midfield here for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jeanty. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
39-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Jeanty. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
9 brings up 3rd and 6.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
It's a gain of 11.
A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Jeanty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because To be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
It was Brian Cook who made the tackle.
No gain on
now
the play.
It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for Ashton Genty. Incomplete. Leo.
Raiders offense ready to go. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Throw outside is complete on the diving effort. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown Raiders! Ashton Genty in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Raiders heading out to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays. You're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Brock Bowers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got him, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger runners.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Raiders now set to get the football back. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Ready, ready.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Myers. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here we go.
Now a handoff to Genty. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll go again with Genty. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun to give to Elliott. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
Inside give to Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. On third down, Elliott.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
The run straight ahead with Genty.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up now on second down.
Elliott running right. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you need something to crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, they could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
It's fourth down.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they
The Raiders game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.